Good evening, sir. Good evening, my dear colleague, Vice Principal Ma'am, Swapna Ma'am. Today, Shweta Ma'am is going to give a wonderful presentation, which is very informative. The topic of today's presentation is online and digital education, ensuring equitable use of technology. Now, without wasting much time, I would like to call Shweta Ma'am. Shweta Ma'am, over to you.
Thank you so much, Rita ma'am. Yes, good evening, Principal Sir, Vice Principal ma'am, and all my super talented fellow mates. Today it's my turn of spectrum. And from NEP 2020, the topic I chose is online digital education, ensuring equitable use of technology. Just a second. Yeah, so pandemic and education. The COVID-19 pandemic has changed education forever. Pandemic has resulted in schools shut all over the world. Globally, over 1.2 billion children were out of the classrooms suddenly. As a result, education has changed dramatically with the distinctive rise of e-learning, whereby teaching is undertaken remotely and on digital platforms. New circumstances and realities require new initiatives. The recent rise in epidemic and pandemics necessitates that we should be ready with alternative modes of quality education whenever and wherever traditional and in-person modes of education are not possible. Thus, NEP 2020 recognizes the importance of leveraging the advantages of technology while acknowledging its potential risks and danger. Now, this calls for carefully designed and appropriately scaled pilot studies to determine how the benefits of online digital education can be reaped while addressing or mitigating the downsides. In the meantime, the existing digital platform and ongoing ICT-based educational initiatives must be optimized and expanded to meet the current and future challenges in providing quality education for all. And just a second. Is my screen visible, ma'am? Rita, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
It is stuck at my place, actually. Okay. And when we ask why, then the only answer it can be is digitization. Why digitization? If we ask, the researchers suggest that only learning has been shown to increase retention of information and takes less time, meaning the changes coronavirus has caused might be here to stay forever. Given the emergence of digital technologies, my screen is trucking, just a second. Given the emergence of digital technologies and the emerging importance of leveraging technology for teaching, learning at all levels from school to higher education, this policy recommends the following key initiatives. Suitable teacher training to prepare teachers as effective online educators. Teachers will undergo rigorous training in learner-centric pedagogy and on how to become high-quality online content creators themselves using online teaching platforms and tools. There will be emphasis on the teacher's role in facilitating active students' engagement with the content and with each other. Change in pedagogy for online digital education, a digital repository of content including creation of coursework, learning games, and simulations, along with augmented reality and virtual reality will be developed with a clear public system for ratings by user for effectiveness and quality. For fun-based learning, students appropriate tools like apps, gamifications of Indian art and culture in multiple languages with clear operating instructions will be created. Online assessment and different approach. Appropriate bodies such as the proposed National Assessment Center or PARAK, school boards, NTA, and other identified bodies will design and implement assessment framework encompassing design of competencies, portfolios, rubrics, standardized assessments, etc. Studies will be undertaken to pilot new ways of assessment using education technology focusing on 21st century skills. Blended approach with online and experimental learning. While promoting digital learning and education, the importance of face-to-face in-person learning is fully recognized. Accordingly, different effective models of blended learning will be identified for appropriate replication for different subjects. Leverage existing platforms for creating virtual labs. Existing e-learning platforms such as Diksha, Swayam, and Swayamprabha will also be leveraged for creating virtual labs so that all students have equal access to quality practical and hands-on experiment-based learning experiences. Affordable device availability. Given the fact that there still persists a substantial section of the population whose digital access is highly limited, the existing mass media such as television, radio, and community radio will be extensively used to telecast and broadcast. Such educational programs will be made available 24/7 in different languages to cater to the varying needs of the students' population. A special focus will be there on all Indian languages, and that will be emphasized because that is the requirement of the hour. Digital content, just a second, somebody's in waiting room. Yeah. Digital content will need to reach the teachers and students in their medium of instruction as far as possible. Optimize and expand existing digital platform and ICT-based initiatives. Appropriate agencies such as NETF, CIET, NIOS, IGNOU, IITs, and NITs, etc., will be identified to conduct a series of pilot studies in parallel to evaluate the benefits of education with online system. The results of these pilot studies will be publicly communicated and used for continuous improvement. Assistive tools for monitoring progress of diverse group of learners. Appropriate existing e-learning platforms such as Swayam and Diksha will be extended to provide teachers with a structured, user-friendly, rich set of assistive tools for monitoring progress of learners. Creation of public digital infrastructure. There is a need, definitely a need to invest in creation of open, interoperable, evolvable public digital infrastructure in the education sector that can be used by multiple platforms and point solutions to solve for India's scale, diversity, complexity, and device penetration. Also to provide the two-way audio and video interface for online classes too. So now, in a nutshell, if I conclude, I will only say that the benefits of online digital education cannot be leveraged unless the digital divide is eliminated through concrete efforts such as Digital India campaign and the availability of affordable computing devices. It is important that the use of technology for online and digital education adequately addresses the concern of equity. Teachers definitely require suitable training and development to be effective online educators because it cannot be assumed that a good teacher in a traditional classroom will automatically be a good teacher in an online classroom too. From all these changes, aside from these all changes required in pedagogy too, online assessment also require a different approach. There are numerous challenges of conducting online examination at scale, including limitation on the types of questions that can be asked in an online environment, handling network, power disruptions, and preventing unethical practices. Certain types of courses, subjects such as performing arts and science practicals have limitations in the online and digital education space, which can be overcome to a partial extent with innovative measures. Further, unless online education is blended with experimental and activity-based learning, it will tend to become a screen-based education with limited focus on the social, affective, and psychomotor dimensions of learning. So I conclude my presentation over here, and your questions, if any, are most welcome now. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. Really such a wonderful and informative session. If you have any query, please ask. Floor is open for all.
Shweta, ma'am.
Ji, ma'am.
Ma'am, you have quoted one program that is Parak. So what exactly it is? Basically, it is for the assessment or like, can you give more focus into that?
Ma'am, exactly. So it is definitely Parak, as it concludes from the name Parak. That means we are testing something. So it is something related to examinations only, but it is still in designing. I think it is still in process. Abhi slowly, gradually, things will come forward, and then we'll come to know more about it.
Okay. And anything related to practical, like science practical and
Yes.
specifically because teachers are facing, I think, more problem into that. So is there any specific innovative strategies given into this NEP?
These different platforms which I mentioned, Diksha and Parak and Swayamprabha, these are being designed for these purposes only. And the CBSE is conducting many online programs for educating teachers how to conduct practicals online. Few of our teachers are also taking those kind of classes. I think Rachi ma'am and Neha Mistry ma'am is already taking such kind of classes. They are attending those sessions in which they are being taught how we can actually conduct the practical exams online using different platforms being assigned by Government of India.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Any other question? Anyone? Okay, then we can successfully pass it on to Kavita ma'am and the